Nisha. I hope you had a nice week. I've been very busy. In fact, I'm even busy today, so I'm trying to squeeze in this video in between chores and errands that I have to run. So this might come out a bit late today. Okay, so what's been happening? I've had my last treatment with my physio because I was referred by my GP and I had just 3 sessions, but I think I am going to just pay and carry on going every week. It is really helping, and you know, he's done all this work and I don't want in a month's time to be back to square one, so I am on this way to recovery, so I want to carry on. It is quite expensive, but you know, it's nothing worse than being in constant pain. So yeah, that's been that. Today is the last day of school for a week. They're breaking up for a week, so I will have Max at home, which is lovely. I quite like that. Yeah, the weather's been okay. It's been lovely last week, but this week is a bit mixed bag. Today we have rain and sunshine, a bit of everything. Anyway, what I've been loving this week, the first thing that I've been loving is what I've told you about last week, is my Makeup Revolution palette in Iconic 3. And you know, this is the dupe for Urban Decay Naked 3. I love it. I've been wearing this almost every day. And you know, when I initially bought it, I thought to myself, okay, I buy this because the colors are identical. The quality might be a bit, you know, lower than the one of Urban Decay, but on my eyes, it looks great. I don't have an issue with the quality of it. And I thought, well, if I really like these colors, then I might buy the Naked 3. But do you know what? I don't need to, because I am really enjoying this one. And I already noticed that I probably use about 5 colors from here all the time. Like, I don't ever use this goldy one. So, but for £4, I don't feel so bad if I don't use the other colors. Whereas, you know, like when I bought the Naked one and I've only been using 5 colors from there. In fact, I'm not using this palette at all anymore. You feel bad because that one costs £36. So I could have like 6 palettes of those. So I have been really enjoying that, and I don't know if you can, if they ship internationally, if you can get it anywhere else other than UK. They have their website, which is makeuprevolution.co.uk, I think. So have a look. They really worth trying. I really enjoy it. And thing that I bought this week, and you've probably seen it on Instagram, is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. There it is. Love it. Okay. So when the ambient lighting powders came out, I didn't want to really get it. I've heard mixed reviews about it, and I didn't know what color to get, and because it's so expensive, you wanted to get the right color. And then the limited edition palette came out, but I think it was only in the US. I don't think we could get it here then. And I thought that would be such a great idea because you get 3 powders in there. It's a bit better value for money, and you can try it, and it's just so beautiful. So I was again reading some blog, and in there I've read that Hourglass is gonna put this in their permanent collection. So I immediately went on to Space NK website, and it was there. actually wasn't in stock, but you could go onto a waiting list. So I've paid for it, and I thought I just wait as long as I have to. And I think I waited about 3 weeks. And if you go back to the website now, I think it's not on there because they obviously must have sold out. But don't worry, because it should come back as it is. The permanent line now. So you all know this palette, I'm sure. I haven't had much time to play with it. I've had it for 2 or 3 days. And looking at it, you know, to me they just look like a beautiful, finely milled highlighters, different color highlighters. And I know that they are not highlighters, but, you know, to me, that is a highlighter. There is the peachy one and that one. Which ones are they? So this is Radiant Light, this is the Incandescent Light and Dim Light. Okay. I haven't had time to play with it, so I can't tell you how I use it, where I use it, and all I can tell you is that I just love it because it's so beautiful. And even if I think that they are just overpriced highlighters, I still love it. It is my luxurious purchase and my pride and joy. So I will love them for whatever I use them, but I will play with it first and then I tell you more about them. Another thing that I've been loving is my RapidLash eyelash enhancing serum. And I probably talked about it last Friday, but I posted on Instagram picture just like a close-up of my eyes just wearing mascara, because when I have eyeshadows on you can't really see the lashes that well because the eyeshadow is quite dark. So I wasn't wearing any eyeshadow yesterday, just the mascara, so I thought my lashes looked really big. And I know I don't have bad eyelashes. They're not stumpy short and whatever, but they are definitely looking better. And it took about 4 weeks to start seeing the difference. So I love that. And then I went onto Kiko website. I wanted to get some stuff. I promised Lisa the one that I will send her from Kiko, the lipstick that I think is a dupe for Tom Ford Nude Vanilla. And when I was there, I had to order some other things. So I've ordered this mascara. And it's beautiful packaging. I mean, it's not very heavy, but it looks nice and luxurious. And I think these are like £8 or something like this. And this one is 30 Days Extension Daily Treatment Mascara. So I thought, because I'm using the RapidLash at night, in the morning I'm going to use this, as it is mascara and it has obviously enhancing serum in it. It is quite a nice brush, quite slim, you know, that sort of plastic bristly brush. It is not like volumizing mascara. It brushes your lashes nicely through, but I put it just as a base and then I use whatever other mascara I want to use on the top of it. I also bought from Kiko the eyeshadow quad. I've never had eyeshadows from Kiko and they always look so beautiful. And these, of course, look like the colors that I like. And it is beautiful. Can you see? I hope you can catch it. All these shades are like duochrome. Absolutely beautiful. They swatch amazing on your fingers, on your hands, but I didn't feel they had such a good payoff on your eye. I've only used it once, so maybe I need to play a bit more with them, and I think you can use them wet as well. So let me just swatch them for you on my fingers. So I start with the lightest one, and it's a beautiful champagne color. It's not white, it's very creamy with like more yellow undertone. Then this one is absolutely beautiful. So can you see it's like a taupey purpley one, but it's sort of duochrome. You can see like pink through it. Then you have this one, which is dark brown, but again, can you see with like a purpley duochrome? And the darkest one is really dark aubergine, I would say. It is not purple, it's aubergine, which I think in the US you call eggplant. So I do love these colors, but you know, they as pigmented as they are on my fingers. And someone said to me that, I think one of my subscribers, when you swatch things on your fingers, they will always have better color payoff because your fingers are warm and oily, so pick up more product, I suppose. And then when I transfer it onto my hand that is not so oily, as you can see, they're not showing as well. And it's the case on your eyes as well. What I love about it, that the only thing is there is no matte shadow. This dark aubergine is the most matte one, but you couldn't really use it as a transition color because it is very dark. But there is no matte color, so if you want something in your crease that is not shimmery, you would have to use something else. They are all very pearly and also have sparkle in them, so not glitter as such, not shimmer, sparkle, almost, you know, like when you buy pigments, like the MAC pigments, the same sort of effect. Because when I was wearing it one day and I looked in a mirror in my bathroom and it was very sunny, my eyes were sparkling, so that was quite nice. I mean, if you like sparkly, I don't mind it now and again, especially over my lid with the lighter color. So I need to play with it a bit more. I've only used it once, like I said, and I might try to use them wet as well. So I still love the colors, but it is not a must-have and something that you should run out and get. Another thing that I've bought and I've really enjoyed, and it is new to me, is Rodial Venom Skin Tint. So I've heard of Rodial skincare and I'm quite new to it. I've never had anything from Rodial. I've actually went and read about them, and one thing, basically, they are very innovative skincare. So they try to use the natural ingredients with combined with the science, you know. So they have sorry, I'm reading here because I quickly talk, woman. I quickly printed some information about them. So they have these different skin concern sets, and some of them supposed to be like substitute for injectables, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so their philosophy is Rodial offers natural alternatives to injectables and plastic surgery procedures, delivering targeted treatments to specific skin concerns, combining the best of anti-aging and firming ingredients. All of Rodial products contain pomegranate ellagic tannin. It sounds very good, so it must be good. With its natural anti-aging, firming and collagen boosting properties. It's combined with breakthrough natural ingredients clinically tested to show results. It also says that Rodial products are dermatologically tested and are recommended by dermatologists and plastic surgeons in the UK. So it sounds like a really good skincare. But I wanted to try this BB cream because, again, I do read a lot of blogs. And how I come about those blogs, I don't know. Say I've read about some ingredient, about some product in a magazine, or I heard another YouTuber talking about it. I will write it down and then I Google it. I am a Google queen. I Google everything. I have always two tabs open. One is Google, one could be YouTube and something else, and I've read something and I go to Google, what is it? And you know me, I like to know everything. So I'm very nosy. So I saw it on a blog. So of course I quickly Googled it, found it, and I thought I had to have it. Let me read it to you what it says. Rodial Venom is a lightweight tinted moisturizer infused with powerful peptide, built-in SPF 15 protection, and designed to provide medium coverage for a flawless and younger looking complexion. Cynic, which is this ingredient, gives a freeze-like effect to support the reduction of wrinkles whilst plumping expression lines. And so when I read this Cynic, do you remember my Tranquility skincare? I've got Cynic Age Reverse something serum, and it has the same ingredient in it. So, and I'm glad that they've actually put on here that it is a tinted moisturizer, because to me, most, you know, European or Western BB creams are just that, tinted moisturizers. You know me and BB CC creams, I only consider the real ones to be the one made in Asia. But I have been really enjoying this one. I think they come in 3 colors. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it's light, medium and dark, and they all have names. So mine is the medium one, and the color is called HAMPIONS. So let me show you. It is, you know, like most of the drugstore BB creams are really, I think they really don't really get, you don't get any coverage with them. This one you don't need much at all. So that's my color, HAMPIONS. You see, I think in the winter I probably would use the lightest one, but that's quite nice. And this is not much, and it is quite, the consistency is quite creamy, and the coverage is quite nice as well. I think you could easily just put that on and maybe just powder or mineral powder, but I use it as a skincare. So I use it under my foundation. It gives me a bit more coverage, and I get the SPF, although the SPF could be higher. It's only 15, and I would like it to be at least 30. It has slight scent, but nothing offensive. And it doesn't say that it controls oil, but I feel like it does for me. So what I've been wearing with this, I've been wearing this and then my YSL Youth Liberator foundation, which is quite dewy. And I like to mix that foundation with my double wear, so I get, you know, more long lasting and not too dewy foundation. But for the last few days, I've been using this and just that YSL, and I haven't been going oily. So, you know, no different that if I put something that is oil control under it. So, I mean, I've never been so oil free that I never had to powder throughout the day. But, you know, it works as if I put oil control primer under my foundation, and especially with that YSL foundation that is quite dewy and can look really oily on me. I am very happy with this. So yes, so I think, I mean, for the summer I might stick with my Rachel K CC cream because it's got higher SPF, but in winter that's fabulous. So I've really been enjoying that, and I feel like I want to explore more of that brand now. And they are very skincare orientated, and as you know, I've just that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to do next week my current skincare routine because I have it now all in place, I think, and I'm happy with it. So I don't want to really keep messing with other stuff, but it is something that I will keep in mind. And also they do body products as well, so for cellulite and firmings, body firmings, stuff like that. So I am gonna try other stuff from. Okay, last thing that I've been enjoying, and this has been recommended to me by Peggy from 83 Pubs, and I will put her channel below, and it's the Big Sexy Hair Root Pump Plus. She's always has it in her empties, in her favorites. And you know, I like body, I like big hair, but a lot of products, root sprays and stuff like that, you can sometimes feel in your hair and it feels, I don't know, and next day you can feel it, and it sometimes just works opposite, because if you have fine hair, weighs your hair down. I sometimes find that I'm better not using any styling products apart from some heat protection, because usually when I use any styling products, instead of making my hair bigger, it just weighs my hair down. But Peggy always talks about it, and I have last thought I'm going to try it. And you have to remember is the Root Pump Plus, because apparently there is one that is just called Root Pump, I think, and she didn't like that one. She likes this one, Root Pump Plus. So I've ordered it, and I've been using it now for almost a couple of weeks, and I really like it. So thank you, Peggy. I only spray it on my roots, sort of here on my crown, quite a lot of it. It is like a foam. You have to shake it really well, and you then massage it into your roots. And this is probably the first product, like a root plumping product, that doesn't feel like anything after you've blow dried your hair. I don't feel any stiffness. It's just nice and fluffy, and you know, and I have nice body with it. So that's what I like about it. Humidity resistant volumizing spray mousse. I don't know if it's humidity resistant, because I don't think anything is humidity resistant. If it's really humid and you've got fine hair and it's going to go flat, then it's going to go flat. But I am really enjoying this product. Okay, so this is that's all what I've been enjoying this week. I wanted to tell you that I am starting a new series, and I'm doing it because a lot of my subscribers ask me to. So I get a lot of ladies that watch me, obviously, and they are new to makeup, and I don't know, oh, they used to wear makeup, but then they say, oh, my eyes change shape, I'm all hooded now and I don't know what to do. Could I bring you back to basics and like start from the beginning? And I thought, I know I do all these tutorials for hooded eyes, but if you're brand new to makeup, I use so many colors, and it can be a bit overwhelming if you're really not into it. So I wanted to sort of start it from the beginning. And also what I wanted to say, because you know what's going to happen when I start this, I'm going to get these comments that I don't know what I'm talking about, my eyes are not hooded, whatever. So I probably will make a disclaimer at the beginning of every video. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing with you things that work for me. And if you have the same shape eyes as me or similar, these tricks should work for you. But of course, every hooded eye is different. And I understand some of you have very heavy lids, like I can still lift my eyelids. I mean, I talk a lot like this anyway, so that's an instant eye lift anyway. But when I'm just like this, and it's hard to see because I've got this makeup, but I have on Instagram picture like side by side where I don't have my makeup on my eyes, and I have my eyes down, and on the next picture up, and you can see how hooded my eyes are. But I understand that there are people that have these very heavy eyelids sitting on your eyelashes, and you can't even lift them. And I understand that it's very challenging to put makeup on. So my tips are sort of starting point. You might have to adjust them to your eyes. So anyway, I'm starting this series. I have already filmed a couple of videos for it. So the first one will be about your skin tone and how to choose your foundation. And I think the second one is eyebrows and eyelashes. And then I will carry on from that, and I probably will post those videos on Tuesdays instead of my Tuesday tutorials. So I'm starting that, and like I said earlier, I will also do a few videos on skincare. So, well, I already videoed my glycolic acid demo, glycolic acid pill demo, because I had to do it the other day. So I'm actually sitting here and doing it live, so it's not pretty because I've got no makeup on, but I wanted to show you how easy it is and that you can do it at home. So I will post that all sometime next week, and next week I should do as well my skincare routine. So yes, loads to do, loads to film, but hopefully I will have a bit more time because I won't have, you know, the school pickups and drop-offs next week because Max is at home. So it should be all lovely. The only thing that means that if I put out so many videos there at once, it's gonna be really, really hard then to respond to your comments. So please be patient with me because I'm still catching up with the comments from my last video, which was, I can't even remember what it was. I think it was the lip liners. So I'm still trying to catch up with those ones, and I still, believe it or not, get comments on my videos that I did like a year ago, because I suppose someone new just came across that video. So be patient with me, because if I put so many videos out there at once, I'm obviously gonna get so many more comments and blah blah. Never mind. Okay, my darlings, have a wonderful weekend, whatever you do and wherever you are, and I see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.